Don't hold grudges. When people do wrong by you, just understand that that's a reflection of who they are as a person and not who you are. Just take people for who they are and don't try to envision them in your head for something that you want them to be. Who you have as your partner should be one of the most important decisions that you make in your entire life. Choosing your circle or choosing anyone you hang around with could either take you up to the highest level or just leave you completely drained. Like, try to be a people's pleaser. So why would you want to kill yourself trying to do things to make them happy when they're already doing things to make themselves happy? And this would be to save and invest your money wisely. So saving and investing your money, yeah, very, very important. Investing your time, guys, is very, very important. You cannot buy time with money. So whatever you have, try to make the most out of it. Move in silence, silence over oversharing. I just had to learn to start moving in silence and just know that not everyone that you meet has your best interest at heart. But your company could just literally just flip. People would say things about you, twist your words, say you said that or that or that. It's not worth it. These people out here, they wouldn't even hesitate to bring you down if they had a chance, especially if they see that you're doing better than them. What? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Madina and I am back with another video. Welcome if you are new, and if you are not, please stick around, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And let's just get right into the video. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about 8 hacks that you should know in your 20s. I'm going to be doing a part 1 and a part 2. Most of my videos I'm going to be doing a part 1 and part 2, so you guys could have more content, because I don't want to bulk everything in one video. So today I'm going to be doing 8 tips or hacks that you guys need to know in your 20s. I am currently 26, so I've had a fair share of my 20s. I'm approaching 27 this year. I'll be 27, so 30 is just around the corner. Now that I think about it, it's like right there in 3 years I'll be 30, which is crazy how fast time goes. But yeah, today I'll just be sharing with you guys some tips or hacks that you should know in your 20s, especially for my girlies, because I'm a girl, so I could relate more towards girls. So let's go. Okay guys, so the first hack that I have for you guys in your 20s is to just let things go and don't hold grudges. Don't hold grudges. When people do wrong by you, just understand that that's a reflection of who they are as a person and not who you are. Don't let it eat you up, because holding on to it will only eat you up and make you bitter and resentful, and it would reflect on how you treat other people, maybe people who haven't done anything to you. Understand that these people that hurt you have demons that they are fighting, and battles that they cannot maybe talk to you about, or things they are secretly dealing with that might transmit over to you, and you might take it personally. Just don't take things too personally. Just let things go. It will do you so much better if you let it go, because holding on to it does you no good. And would it do them any good? No. Would it make them change for who they are and be a better person? No. So just let it go, because I used to be the type that would quote unquote want to take revenge or want to do people how they do me or do them dirty and stuff. And I used to be like this a lot in my teenage years or my early 20s, like 21, 22. But as I grew older, I was just like, that does me no good at all whatsoever. As long as it didn't kill you, it didn't kill your family member, it didn't hurt you in sort of any dramatic way or whatever it is, just let it go. Learn from your mistakes, learn from it, grow, and just become a better person. It will do you no good whatsoever if you hold on to grudges. I used to be the type that would be like, girl, where's your house? What? You said this about me? Okay, I'm pulling up. Let's do this, let's do this physically. But then as I grew older, I was like, that is not worth, first of all, it's not even worth my time, my strength, my energy, none of that. So just let it go. If you see they do wrong by you and they have issues with you, tell yourself oh, that's not my issue to deal with, that's your issue to deal with, and you need to deal with that, not me. I'm not going to hold myself accountable for what you did. So that's my first hack I have for you guys, is to just let things go. Learn to let things go, because it's definitely easier said than done, but just learn and try to practice on how to just let things go and don't hold grudges. Boom. Okay guys, so my second hack for you to know in your 20s, which almost relates to what I just said earlier, is to, not expect too much from people. Basically, like, just take people for who they are and don't try to envision them in your head for something that you want them to be. Rather, just take them for who they are. When I tell you guys that this point right here hits me so hard, because I used to be like that, like, for real. Everything I'm going to tell you guys, I'm almost like, I almost relate to it, because I used to expect so much of people. I used to expect people to be a certain way. I used to expect people to act a certain way. I used to expect people to just like act or treat me the way I treat them. Like, but not everyone was raised the same. Not everyone has the mindset that you have. And you need to understand that these people come from a whole different place, probably from a whole different culture, probably from a whole different upbringing. Maybe they grew up with single parents. They know nothing about love or showing respect or showing loyalty. None of that. So you need to understand this and just take people for who they are. Have little to zero expectations from anyone. If they come into your life and they treat you right and they happen to be genuine, boom, there you go. They are genuine and they are a keeper. But if they come to your life and they act like they're genuine but later on shows their true colors, okay, boom, get out of my life, because this is not who I thought you were, and you were just being something else. You just have to take it as it is. Because if you try to, like, if they come into your life, for instance, and you try to be like, oh, maybe for instance, if he's your partner and you be like, this is my future husband, this is someone I see my life with, this is the person I want to be the father of my kids, and you know personally that this person hasn't done anything to prove that they could be worthy of that. They haven't done anything to prove that they could be a father. They haven't done anything to prove that they could even be a husband. No, let people prove themselves to you. Let people show you who they are, rather than having these expectations of them. If that makes sense, that would avoid disappointments in so many ways. Yeah. So my third hack or tip for you guys to know in your 20s is just to know that who you have as your partner, who you choose as your boyfriend, husband, whatever it is, who you have as your partner should be one of the most important decisions that you make in your entire life. Like, these people could either bring you up to your fullest potential, or they could bring you down to ground zero. Like, I've seen situations where people just get messed up over relationships, and it's not worth it. Like, it could turn abusive, or like they could just drain you out of your energy, make you to become a whole different person, make you cut your friends off, cut everyone around you off. Just it matters who you bring into your life as your potential partner or as your partner, because they could either bring you up to your fullest potential, they could make the best out of you, or they could bring out the worst in you. And you don't want to live your life miserable. You don't always want to live your life with so much hate, anger, and resentment. Like, so just take your time and choose your partner wisely, because there is no rush over here. Like, take your time, choose your partner wisely, choose the person that brings out the best in you, choose the person that makes you happy, loved, safe, secure, because you're going to be with that person hopefully for a long time. So you want to make sure that you choose the right person. It is very, very, very important. Okay, so my fourth hack for you guys to have in your 20s, which kind of relates to what I said earlier, would be to have a circle of friends that you feel like you could trust. Like, have a small circle rather than a large circle of people that you don't think you can trust. Because in relation to what I said earlier about choosing your partner wisely, choosing your circle or choosing anyone you hang around with could either take you up to the highest level or just leave you completely drained. Like, drained. You hang around friends that could either bring business opportunities to you, or they could just bring business ideas to you, or refer you to big companies and give you, good openings for what you need in your career, or like your family wise, or whatever it is. Or you could hang around other friends who just want to party or smoke or just drink all day, or just stay at home, be lazy, watch movies all freaking day, every day. Like, that doesn't help you in any way. That doesn't bring out anything good in you, if that makes sense. But if you hang around people that are maybe a little bit doing a little bit better than you, like, who could like hold your hand when you're falling down, not people who would run away and block or ghost you when you are like in need of their help. So your circle matters a lot. It's better to have 3 good friends that you know that if things go south, I could count on these people, rather than have like 10, 20, 30 friends that you know that you guys only hang out outside when you're at the club, when you're at parties. But if things are going south for you, or if you need a hand in anything, they are nowhere to be found. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So choose your friends wisely. It is very, very, very important. Boom. Okay, guys, so the fifth hack to know in your 20s is to not try to be a people's pleaser. That does you no good at all. And I'm laughing because this was me. Actually, this is still a little bit of me, which I'm working on every freaking day. Don't try to be a people's pleaser, because not everyone's gonna like you. Hell, you don't even like everybody in this world. There are some people that you have judgments about. So why would you think that people wouldn't have judgments about you? To heck with what they think. You know, don't try to be a people's pleaser. Don't try to please everybody, because even if you go through the highest mountains for them, they still wouldn't be pleased. They would still have something negative to say about you. You know, just do what makes you happy, what makes God happy, what makes your family happy, and stick to that. Like, anyone else comes secondary. Like, you don't have to care what people think about you, as long as you know that you're doing right and you're doing good and you're treating people fairly. That's just good enough right there. You know, you don't have to please A, B, C, D, E, because you feel like, oh, if I say no, I'll feel guilty, or they're gonna feel bad. Or, who cares? Who cares? You know, live your life to do things that make you happy, because trust me, they would do things that make them happy. So why would you want to kill yourself trying to do things to make them happy when they're already doing things to make themselves happy? You know, so it's just what it is. Like, it's a bitter and hard truth and a pill to swallow, but it is what it is. Like, people don't care about you as much as you think they do. Like, they really don't. If you say no, trust me, they would find another way out of it. They're not gonna die if you say no. So this is definitely something that I had to learn, and I'm still struggling with, because I used to be the type that would be like, hey Madina, could you come through for me? Even if I'm not able to come, even if I'm maybe sick or whatever, I would still force myself out of bed just to go and meet this person, or see what they want or what they need, or see how I could try to help them if they're trying to move to a new apartment, if they're trying to get themselves together in any way, if they need help with whatever. And I'm not even in a position to do that, I would still say yes, because saying no for me at the time was just like a taboo for me. Like, it was really bad, because people definitely took advantage of that. But then I started to realize, like, girl, exactly. Like, sometimes you would do these things for these people and you wouldn't even get a thank you back. It's like they expect you to do that for them all the time. So I started being like, you know what? Yeah, take that BS somewhere else and not over here, because yeah, it's not gonna happen anymore. So there you go. Don't be a people's pleaser. Do not be a people's pleaser. Do whatever makes you happy and what makes God happy. Okay guys, so the sixth hack that I have for you guys in your 20s would be to save and invest your money wisely. Like, I don't care if it's $10 a day, or like $5 a day, or $2 a day. Put something to the side for rainy days, because you never know. You just never know when that rainy day could come. It could come out of nowhere. Have emergency funds. It's very, very important. You don't want to be stuck somewhere with no money, and God forbid you have no one else that's going to help you. You know, so if you have a job, try to save some. Like, put some aside, save it for like rainy days. Tell yourself that this money, I'm not going to touch it. This is only going to be for emergencies, or like for my future plans or my future prospects and stuff like that. When it comes to investing, you know, you could invest your money wisely. You could maybe buy stocks. You could learn about crypto, or whatever way you want to invest your money that would bring back more money to you. You know, it could be real estate. It could be starting a business. It could be anything. Like, investing your money is so important, guys. Like, you don't have to do it big. Like I said, you could start small. Start very small, and then just work your way up from there, and then, you know, you grow up from there. Some people start by just having one stock, and then in the next 2 years they buy another stock, and then they buy another one, whatever stock that might get you profit, or you know that you could sell this in the next 5 years and you would have more money. Just, you know, think about like 5 years from now. Think about your future, think about the prospects and everything, and then just work your way up from there. So saving and investing your money, yeah, Very, very important. Okay guys, so the seventh hack that I have for you guys in your 20s would be investing your time wisely, which is kind of similar to what I said earlier about investing your money, saving your money. Investing your time, investing your time, guys, it's very, very important. You cannot buy time with money. So whatever you have, try to make the most out of it. Like, are you just sitting around doing nothing when you could possibly be learning a new recipe or learning a new skill or learning a new language? Like, what are you doing with your time? You know, these years don't wait for nobody, baby. These years go by so fast. So we want to make sure we're investing our time wisely and investing our time with the right people, the right surroundings, the right family, the right environment. If you feel like you're stuck in a spot where you're not growing, you're just stagnant, you feel like there's no growth for you, get up, change the apartment, change the city, change the state, whatever it is. Find your purpose. Go to where you feel like you are your best self. Go to any area or environment that you feel like you're gonna be your fullest potential. You know, if you're maybe like, for instance, you live with your family and you know you feel like you're not as productive as you would be if you lived alone, just take that step and be like, you know what, I'm gonna save my money and I'm gonna move out and I'm gonna just try to work on myself and be the best version of myself that I can be. You know, so just invest your time very wisely, because this time waits for absolutely nobody. So we want to invest our time very, very wisely. It is super, super important to invest your time wisely. Okay guys, so the eighth and final point that I have for you guys in today's video would be to move in silence. Like, silence over oversharing. Silence is key, guys. Move in silence. This hits me so hard, like to the freaking heart. Like, I was the type who would meet people, then I would just tell them, like, I thought everyone had my best interest at heart, but literally people just move around with evil in them and they just want to do anything to hurt you. Like, I would meet people and I would tell them about all these opportunities and I would say stuff like positive stuff to them, you know, not expecting anything out of it, but then they would in turn like twist my words and say different things, or like, it's been crazy. Like, I just had to learn to start moving in silence and just know that not everyone that you meet has your best interest at heart. Not everyone you meet and smiling with you, drinking, hanging out with you, want the best for you. Some of them want to get closer to you just to hurt you. It is very, very important. Like, just be careful of who you trust, be careful of who you say certain things to, be careful of just like being around the wrong company. Literally being around the wrong company, because your company could just literally just flip. Like, flip. People would say things about you, twist your words, say you said that or that or that. It's not worth it. So just, you know, observe the environment, move in silence, look closely about the people around you. If you can trust them, everything, please guys, it's very, very important that we move in silence, because these people out here, they wouldn't even hesitate to bring you down if they had a chance, especially if they see that you're doing better than them, you're more successful, they want what you have. They will do anything and everything to try to bring you down. So just move in silence and observe your environment and be careful with who you share certain things with. And yes guys, that brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I absolutely enjoyed sharing these tips with you guys, and of course, like I said, there will definitely be a part 2, so be sure to let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this video. Leave me any video suggestions that you might have for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for always sticking with me. I don't care if I have 10, 5, 4, 3 views on this YouTube channel. Baby, we're gonna keep going. Okay, we're gonna keep the consistency, because I do it more for the love of it and for the passion, and because I can't sleep at night if I don't plan a video, or if I'm at the gas station I'm thinking about the next video. It's yeah, I'm doing it for the love of it, and I appreciate anyone who's sticking with me, anyone who's liking, sharing, commenting, whatever you do to boost my engagement. Thank you guys so much. I see you guys, I appreciate you guys, I love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.